This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
We had another, the EAA, of course, wraps up, I think, this weekend, isn't it? Is this it? This is a big one. I think they had the U-2 spy plane fly over the other day.
Huh.
How'd that happen? I see you're not supposed to be able to see that thing.
Oh.
I thought it was supposed to be invisible.
Don't look at me like I know anything about planes.
Have you ever flown on a plane?
I've sat in a plane while it was flying.
Well, then you're qualified. Tell me about the U-2 plane. Jesus.
I think I'm underqualified for this conversation. I'm going to bow out.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, you can't bow out because you're part of the song. You're part of the tragedy.
You got to cop in on this?
So this is called Wreck of Ed's Old Homemade Airplane. Sent to the Edmund Fitzgerald. This is about a guy that flew to AAA and didn't quite make it.
Hammered. Not hammered anymore, I guess.
I've got my own problems over here. Leave me alone. If I want to go to AAA, let me go to AAA. Maybe I. See, that's God working in mysterious ways. I went to the plane show and got sober. It was unbelievable. Jesus, just sing the song. All right, here we go. This is a song about some homemade airplanes and tragedy. You got to point to me when it starts because I never remember how it goes.
Conductor over here.
Are you ready? What are you doing? The legend lives on from old Oshkosh on down of the air show, some call Demo Derby. The EAA never gives up her dead when her kit plane explodes without mercy. Okay, I was off there a little bit. God,
Told you.
God damn it! This is. Let me try it one more time.
You wanted the karaoke version?
I got to slow down a little bit. I may have left the whole verse out. All right, I'll try it one more time. This is it, I promise. I'm going to plow right through.
I got it.
All right. The legend lives on from old Oshkosh on down of the air show. Some call it Demo Derby.
Pause.
The EAA never gives up her dead when your kit plane explodes without mercy. There it is.
Yeah, you got to fall in the rhythm, bud.
Yep.
Old Ed was the Can I sing? Jesus. All right.
No,
you can't.
Old Ed was the pride of Chicago's north side, getting ready to fly to old Wisconsin. His homemade planes go, it was crappier than most. With 10-year-old duct tape, well seasoned.
Okay, there you go.
I'm trying to stick to the integrity of the song.
You got to take a pause.
Yeah.
All right, I couldn't agree more. All right. Ed built that old plane back in 2005 from a website called Planes You Can Build in 1 Hour. Later that day, when the vibration came, if he turned back, would he be called a coward? Back on train.
The dilemma.
The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound as the duct tape peeled off the rudder. As every man knew, and the captain did too, was the witch of Oshkosh. He's a goner.
Oh, my God.
Look at it. He's getting it now.
This is awesome. This is where it starts going downhill. He was at 3,000 feet, flying over Johnson Creek.
No.
When he realized it was too late to turn back. At 7 p.m., the main airframe caved in, and a good place and pilot were in peril. And later that night, when his tiny light went out of sight, came the wreck of Ed's old homemade airplane. When afternoon came, it's called the interlude, as we say. Everybody take a bathroom break. We'll be right back. It's a very long song. All right, here we go. Now we're going to, here's where it gets bad for you, dude.
That's fine.
Does anyone know where the love of God goes?
All right, bud.
I have to fast forward. Here we go.
Start over.
Does anyone know where the love of God goes when crashing and screaming turns minutes to hours? The FAA says he would have made Oshkosh today if he just put another hour behind her. Floating in her pool, the biatch did float as she looked up and saw the crash coming. The last thing she thought as it chopped off her legs was, oh my God, I can't even. He's no Sully.
Gonna be in the Hudson.
We're gonna be in the pool. We're gonna be in
the Coleman.
We're gonna be in the Coleman. We're gonna land in a cooler. All right, now I gotta skip to the sad last part.
Oh, not her dying.
Oh, she's dead. No, she's freaking toast.
My legs.
Yeah. Hurry, go. Where's the
Where is the
Just keep going until it's towards the bottom.
All right, I'm just going to do it. In a musty old hall in old Oshkosh, they pray in the homemade airplane cathedral. The church bell, it rang. It rang just one time for the biatch killed by Ed's old crappy built airplane. You have to die in every story. From now on, every time I write Edmund Fitzgerald, you meet a grisly demise.
I love it.
All right.
I love the plan.
And we buried Ed in your Coleman cooler. He's gonna be out in the garage for a year before we get around to burying that little bastard.
You have a whole nother song there.
Oh my God.
Songwriting. It is hard.
It's hard.
It is a hard business, dude. It is a hard business.
We got a text. What is this? Kill your listener karaoke.
Oh my God.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
They caught the guy.
Oh, did they really?
Mm-hmm. Look at, I didn't even have to say.
The Pennsyltucky dude?
Yeah, I didn't have to.
You want to hear something really funny?
Yeah.
Christy has a friend who's in Philadelphia right now.
Okay.
Or near Philadelphia, and she's at a hotel. She's a recruiter for some company, whatever. She's less than a mile away from where they had everybody locked down.
Oh my God.
And she was on the bottom floor of the hotel. She was freaking out. I think she stayed in the lobby. She was so scared because homie had a gun.
Yeah.
So I was like, little tense. Yeah, weird.
That would be weird.
Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Our fugitive has been on the run for 90 minutes.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Over uneven ground, barring injuries, 4 miles an hour. That gives us a radius of 6 miles. What I want out of each and every one of you is a hard target search of every gas station, residence, warehouse, farmhouse, hen house, outhouse, and doghouse in that area. Checkpoints go up in 15 miles. Go get him.
See you.
Yeah, they caught him, and then everybody that was looking for him proceeded to pose for a picture around him.
What?
Isn't that
I think they
weird?
did that with Billy the Kid, I think. Hang on.
Isn't that a little weird to you?
So that's him, clearly cuffed, and there's like 20 army dudes with guns posing. Are you allowed to do that? They're going to get in trouble for that.
I feel like they're going to get in trouble for that.
There's like the neighbors don't care. They're happy.
Right.
I wouldn't want that a-hole running around.
That's weird. Like it's like how hunters pose with.
Right, a buck.
Yeah.
Or a grizzly or something.
I just seems a little true to me.
Yeah, that's someone probably get a stern talking to.
I would
They'll get chewed out, but they'll still get a medal.
Yeah.
Sure.
For sure. So they finally found him. It's been 13 days?
Well, now you get to add. His sentence was life, wasn't it? So now they get breaking, entering, and
now he gets life.
Now he gets life. Stealing a gun, and at least he didn't shoot some rando.
Well, and at least it didn't end in a shootout or a hostage situation, or because it is Pennsylvania. People got cabins and crap there.
Oh, sure.
So this could have been.
It was pretty tough. I mean, two trees in Pennsylvania. Did they say how they got him? Where they got him?
This is a message from Pennsylvania State Police. The search for Danilo, blah, 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 is over. The subject is now in custody. It was a reverse 911 call that was sent to the area residents. So that's pretty badass.
Oh, wow.
There is video from a KYW.
KYW.
Shows him in handcuffs being escorted to the back of an armored special response team vehicle.
Yeah, he was, I think they had schools on lockdown.
Sure.
I mean, they wasn't going to give this guy an inch. Although I don't think he had a high-powered rifle. I think it was a little pea shooter, but still.
Yeah. They're going to be holding a press conference right soon. His capture came after a shift in the manhunt to South Coventry Township in Chester County, as police announced yesterday that he was now armed. Schools were closed. Residents put on alert. Police searched for the fugitive in the area about 20 miles north of the prison he broke out of 2 weeks ago. He had turned up shirtless at a homeowner's garage Monday night, ran in and grabbed a .22. Homeowner fired his pistol as Duder fled, which is, you could still get in trouble for that, even though he's a fugitive. There's no reason to believe that he was injured. We considered him desperate and dangerous. So yeah, the interaction with the homeowner and Duder, it drew a massive police response.
Got it.
So residents received late night reverse 911 calls to lock their doors and stay inside.
Right.
So they were doing that. About 500 officers, including members of the Pennsylvania State Police, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, which I think just sounds like a party. The FBI and U.S. Marshals set up a perimeter in the wooded area where they were searching for him, and Papow, they sniffed him out.
Down goes the fugitive.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whew. That had to be an intense couple weeks to live there. But I will say this, you should be looking around all the time. Like there is a fugitive on the damn
especially
loose.
if you had a house out in the woods or whatever. I mean, he was out there longer than I thought he would be.
Yeah.
Because just for the sheer number of bodies they had looking for him. I mean, there's no way this guy's going to last.
Right.
Or take him alive, either way.
Well, and like, it was everywhere you looked.
Right.
So, like, it would be impossible to find somebody that didn't know he was out there. And especially with a reverse 911. Now, I have a question about reverse 911 calls. I don't have a landline. So, how are they able to do reverse 911 for that? I don't think they can they?
Wouldn't it be like getting a weather alert or just your phone buzz and there's the message? Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, here we go.
I don't know.
You have to register, I think. Once registered, anytime an emergency notification is made in the area that includes their home address, the registered cell phones will also receive the message.
Oh, sure.
So that's pretty cool. Let's see.
Yeah, I thought if I was a betting man, I would have guessed they would have blown his head off and not even messed with it. Well, yeah, that looks like he's surrounded by SEAL Team 6. I mean, holy, how'd you like those guys on your ass?
Dude.
Holy crap. Like, yeah, I'm caught.
Yeah. Which, by the way, how can we get some of those guys to find that kid up there by Devil's Lake, right?
Bring him in, dude. Bring him in. Yeah, well, I don't. Well, he's not. He's not at Devil's Lake, right?
Right.
He got banned.
There ain't no way.
Yeah, that's too bad.
All right.
I can't believe there's not a better tip on that story either.
Yeah. There's got to be.
Hey, who's the guy in the van? I mean, for real.
Right.
Where did he come from? How did they not notice a kid coming up with making best buddies with a guy in a white van? That is really bizarre stuff.
We're missing key information.
Mm-hmm.
We have to, because it just does not make any sense. I have more. The more stuff they tell us, the more questions I have. Unless
the guy in the van was his camping buddy, and that's where he'd ride his bicycle to. I don't know. Not cool.
No. But anyway, they caught the fugitive.
All right. Great news.
Hey, do you remember when those guys escaped from the Portage prison?
Oh yeah, they ended up in Janesville, I think.
Did they? I don't remember.
They got some help. They had the lady that worked there. I think she was sleeping with one of them.
Which I hear.
And then they had a driver on the outside, I think. Either that or she drove him to Janesville.
I think she drove. I hear that it is not uncommon for there to be
love, exciting and new. Take off your pants.
Which I'm like, there are like, what, more than 7 billion people on the planet?
It's just opportunity.
Again, why are you having sex with someone at work?
Hey, let's not go there. Wow. I should have known right when I should have known.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
Gender reveal stunt in Mexico went wrong, resulting in the death of an airplane pilot. So this is just... We've reached peak stupid. In a video that's now got viral, an expecting couple could be seen standing in front of a large lit-up sign reading, "Oh, baby." It's all decked out in balloons that I'm sure they're going to release into the wild, and then a bunch of animals can die as they eat them. Anyway.
We have not yet begun to kill small defenseless animals.
The couple holds hands as onlookers prepare for the announcement of their baby's gender.
I'm on pins and needles.
Courtesy of an oncoming crop duster plane. When's the last time you crop dusted somebody?
Oh, this morning past the Q106 studio.
I figured.
Nailed them.
As the plane flies overhead, it releases a mist of pink, signaling that the unborn child is a girl. Around the same time it flies over the sign, a cannon full of pink confetti shoots up from the ground. The couple starts making out.
Ooh.
Then the plane, it looks like the wing just like collapses in on itself.
Yeah.
It's weird. And the plane started spinning and spiraling towards the ground, but the couple's too busy tonguing each other to even notice.
There's so much glitter. I can't see the fiery plane crash.
He died. The pilot died.
God bless it.
Yeah, a 32-year-old guy. It sucks.
Yeah, it's like the wing folded. I don't know if it's a maintenance thing. I don't
know either.
An old
but it's
plane.
Like,
I don't know.
Here's. Oh my God, it's so exciting. Here comes the plane. And then it's just like, because you kind of, you don't really see it as it happens. You just.
See, whenever this happens, I always hope that, like, the bride is going to take, like, a wing strut to the jugular. You know, just like, just right there, just bleed out. I hate these people.
I'm so confused at how we got here.
Well, I drove to work this morning, so I don't know what you did.
You know, the obsession about what's between a child's legs.
Right. What stranger's sex is this stupid... and why is gender so important?
Right.
If that's what you're talking about. Why is it such a big deal if it's a boy or a girl?
I don't know.
Isn't it more important that just the damn thing's got 2 legs and 2 arms?
Right.
And a brain?
I don't get it.
Isn't that the time to celebrate?
Right.
Very strange.
Yeah.
That anybody would care enough whether it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
Why, is that like is that the first kid? Because by the time you push out 5 of those things, nobody's even coming to the party.
People that have had fertility issues, I get them wanting to do all the things. I understand. But for the most part, bitch has been shatting out children for a very long time.
I'd like to tell that to your daughter and go, man, so you could use that against her when she's like 5 and screaming because there's no party. You're like, hey, you little bitch, a guy died for you when we revealed what sex she was.
Jesus Christ. That's not
you little bitch.
Emotional abuse or anything. Holy crap. Wow.
Sorry, that was the Van Wagner group coming out in me. I got a little loud there.
Damn, dude.
Wow. So why can't you just have a cake or
right? Thank you.
Instead of killing pilots and burning down 100,000 acres worth of national forest, why don't we just have a cake?
Exactly. I don't know how it got to be like we need to have the most outrageous gender reveal. And I also don't know why.
I think there's a higher force. Give a life, take a life. It's like some weird, what would you call it? Tradition? Circle of life. Give a life, take a life. It's like, here is our beautiful daughter. She's going to change the world. And
we're going to name her Luis after the pilot.
We're going to name her Luigi after the pilot.
Yeah, it's...
Why can't you just have a cupcake?
I don't know.
Why do you have to?
Why are we even?
Why do you spend all that money?
So, like, now we have.
I don't get it.
We have the baby shower. We have the gender reveal. We have, the whatever, the baptism, the da-da-da-da-da.
Well, they got
How many damn gifts do I got to buy for your stupid kid?
They got to out baby shower. Really, you're just one-upping the last baby shower. Right?
And you're just... Nobody wants to hang out with you that much, all right?
Wealthier people hire airplane pilots, and hillbillies get tannerite.
Yeah.
And then they light forest fires. And the tannerite goes bad. It just goes off in every direction.
So let's go back to you not knowing the gender until the damn thing comes out your coot.
Would the plane have crashed without the gender reveal party?
What?
Or was he doing some weird little? I gotta dive down there like a kamikaze and fire the glitter cannon. Or he had to pull up.
No. We're missing the key time. We see the plane intact. The confetti bomb goes off. Again, stupid. And then by the time the smoke clears, the wings folded over and the plane's going down.
Mm-hmm.
So we're missing that key time.
Gotcha.
It's like we need the Zapruder film here. Back it to the left.
It's going to be the fastest FAA. What do they do that when they do
that? That's not happening because it was in Mexico.
Oh. He was a crop duster. They gave him $20 on his way home from spraying a field to come over and throw some glitter out. That is so weird, man. It's just that it's the self-absorbed thing that annoys everybody. And usually a lot of them really do end in bad things happening.
Let's just go back to the cake. Just get a damn cake made. We don't need to be buying tannerite off of Amazon. Setting off explosions in town.
So blue for a boy, pink for a girl. What's red? Like a miscarriage?
No, they don't really do those.
You don't get one of those?
Mm-mm.
Boy, Mexico.
Yep. Well,
you think a guy would... You know, it'd be cool if a guy parachuted, and then the color of his parachute was the... there's better ways to do it. Or a banner, where he's not, maneuvering to do weird stuff. I guess he would have died...
He wasn't really maneuvering. He was just... I mean, it was
just
the same way that you would do a crop dusting. But whatever.
Why do people...
Oh, are you asking Google about humankind?
Gender reveal parties are a great way to share the news with friends and family, especially when they're expecting their first child. Yeah, I figured it was the first one because, like I said, fifth kid. Yeah, ain't nobody even unless you.
You don't even name the fifth one.
Unless you got a keg of beer, you don't even name the fifth one. You know what I name? You know what I named my fifth one? Bush. That's what I named the fifth one. Why? It's so annoying. Are they in trouble? I guess not.
No.
But everybody's the attention seeking. I don't know, man.
Right. The one-upping. I don't know. Whatever. It's just irritating. It's just irritating. I find all of it confusing, really.
It's almost like the person that's going to show up with their when they throw their own fireworks party for 4th of July. I guess there's people that just like to be the center of attention, or it's a gift grab. I tried saying that 3 times and it didn't
Rip
work.
rap.
But they're all kind of, you know what they all have in common? They're all kind of tacky.
Right.
You know, just I don't know. It's all rednecky stuff.
I don't
don't know.
I don't understand the appeal, really. But hey, if you want to drive to Mexico and throw a gender reveal party, you go right ahead. You want to drive to Mexico and get surgery, you go right ahead. You want to drive to Mexico and get counterfeit drugs, you go right ahead.
It's actually kind of creepy, too. Hey,
guess what's hanging between my baby's legs?
take a look at those genitals. They're unbelievable.
Like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. A lot of weird stuff going on. I don't. If anybody's got the answer, I don't know. I don't even care if nobody dies during the thing. They're annoying as hell.
Right. Well, and because we've had, even in this area.
I mean, you're right. You know what would be fun if you went to a gender reveal party and somebody booed for the sex of the baby? You know what I'm saying? Say you've got 20 people sitting around and they've had 2 girls, and all of a sudden they announce a boy, and you're like, that kid! We want 3 girls!
Boo.
You know, boo, boys!
That's hilarious.
They're all flipping off the
That
glitter
should
kid.
be everybody's assignment. If you are invited to a gender reveal, your assignment is to boo after the reveal.
Are you allowed to boo? Has anybody booed?
I don't think we've tried it yet.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
World records.
No!
Now, some of these are pretty great. I'm not going to lie. So here we go. Northern Ireland musician attempted to recapture a Guinness World Record by playing the drums for more than 150 hours.
That's impressive.
It's pretty cool.
But can you just, is this, wait. Is that playing the drums?
It looks like, no.
Or do you have to play the drums?
I think he's just playing it.
That's kind of cool.
Because it looks here like he's playing hardcore. His name is Alistair Brown, which is a pretty cool name.
It's a good name.
45 years old, started his attempt at the record for longest drumming marathon by an individual on July 16th. And he completed his project Saturday after surpassing his goal of 150 hours. Brown, who has held the record twice in the past, was attempting to beat the current record of 134 and 5 minutes, which was set by Canadian Steve Gall in 2015. Brown dedicated his record to his partner, Sharon Deegan, who died from pancreatic cancer in January 2021. The attempted raised money for Northern Ireland charity dedicated to pancreatic cancer awareness and Mind, which is a mental health charity.
You guilting me into a stupid world record.
Pretty cool.
You know who should break that record is Shane Hawkins, because he's young and he could probably sit there for 500 hours and bang away with his wild hair.
Just bang away. In Ontario, Canada, a couple ate spicy peppers and then kissed for more than 15 minutes to break the Guinness World Record for longest habanero pepper kiss.
I didn't even know that. Never heard of such a thing.
Right.
Okay.
Mike and Jamie Jack ate a habanero pepper each and then had to start kissing within 30 seconds to comply with the Guinness World Record rules.
Oh, man, those lips. You just want to
So hot.
dump some milk on it.
And then, think about it. When you eat spicy food and your nose runs and stuff.
Yeah.
So they're just snotting all over each
but
other, lip locked.
Some people are kind of hot pepper resistant, so you just wonder if they're just really.
They held their
immune
kiss
to it.
for 15 minutes, 6.5 seconds.
I think it'd be cool if they vomited in each other's mouth because of the hot pepper problem.
I think you got to find that porn on the dark web, dude.
Or Lance's phone. I guess I could go there.
The couple set their goal at 15 minutes because they're going to be celebrating their 15th anniversary.
That's pretty special there.
It's so nice. Isn't that just...
My name is Habanero. Johnny Habanero.
We're foreigner heavy today, dude.
Gotta take a little time.
Frickin' Lou, man.
A little time to think things over. I better read between the lines.
Lou Graham alive?
How does that feel
I
nice?
feel like I ask every time we play a foreigner clip. Is Lou Graham still alive?
I don't
I know
know.
he's got brain problems.
Don't we all?
He's got worse brain problems.
Bring it down.
He didn't like the fact that Foreigner was touring without more original members. He actually spoke out about that.
Yeah.
He's like, you can't call yourselves Foreigner. There's nobody left.
Be five-in-er.
So stupid. Well, I think Mick Jones was playing guitar, and then I think he bailed.
Yeah.
All right? Or is this their goodbye tour? This might be the one where Mick bails, and then they shut it down. But,
I don't know.
yeah, Lou Graham didn't like that. I didn't blame him.
No. I get it.
Might as well hire a YouTube karaoke singer and go on tour.
Oofta. Anyway, the hubby, I guess he has several world records for eating spicy peppers. Jamie Jack said she practiced for the record by eating a habanero every day for a month. Her butthole will never forgive her. The couple said practice is extremely important for setting the record. Make sure you can handle the heat of the peppers before attempting a record like this.
What would that sound like?
You don't want to throw up into someone else's mouth.
What would that sound like?
Directly a quote.
We're going to forgive you. That's the butthole talking. Please, stop eating all the roast. We're never going to forgive you.
I would thought your butthole would be a little floppier.
And then it sounds, well, maybe my butthole has a great voice. Hey, could you cool it with the habanero? Things are getting a little extra spicy down here. Hey, everybody.
That sounds about right.
Man, that's a good sounding butthole.
Yep. Okay, I have one more.
Yes.
This is in Iowa. An Iowa man with more than 250 Guinness World Records to his name.
Oh, here we go.
We know this guy.
This guy's a
David Rush.
crazy man.
Attempted to recapture one of his previous titles by balancing a guitar on his forehead for 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 34 seconds.
That's pretty good.
David Rush originally held the record for longest duration balancing guitar on the forehead in 2017, when he kept the musical instrument in place for more than 10 minutes. He then recaptured the record in 2021 with a time of 1 hour, 24 minutes.
Jeez.
The record was broken in August 2021 by Christian Roberto Lopez Rodriguez, who balanced his guitar for 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 14 seconds. Rush's latest attempt ended in being submitted to the Guinness World Records for official recognition, so we're just waiting on it.
Yeah, a little gimmicky, but I guess, I mean, I don't know.
He's the guy who tries to break all the records.
Yeah. I mean, but I mean, have you ever tried balancing anything in your head?
Oh, yeah. Not on my forehead, though.
Mm-hmm. Like what?
Like stuff balanced on my head?
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. Books, and I tried to do
Well, a book is different.
a bucket.
Low center of gravity.
Try to do a bucket?
No, have you ever tried a guitar?
No.
Okay, because you can't do it.
Have you tried a guitar?
No, because I can't do it.
Yeah.
No.
If it's an electric guitar, that little thing on the bottom, there's like that little...
I'd rather have him have a guitar on his head while he's solving a Rubik's Cube and walking on a tightrope.
It was an acoustic guitar, and he had it balanced from... So the body of the guitar is actually up. He's balancing the end of the neck on his forehead.
Okay.
Which is not how I would think it would be done.
Right. You'd think you'd want it bottom heavy. Yeah, you'd think you'd want it the other way around.
Yeah.
That looks even harder, actually.
Right. I'm
'Cause
more
all that
impressed.
mass up there. That's pretty good.
All right, well.
Okay, I like it. I'm going to approve of that one, dude. I like it.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.